Okay, so let me explain what I just saw, right? You know, that little logo that popped up right there. Hold on. That's not a logo. It's just text. I'm still working on the logo. Give me a second. To really get into and delve into what this is, right? This project. This project has been in the works for about 2 to 3 years at this point. You know, because when it comes down to this character here, Tranquil, right? I don't know if y'all seen her. You definitely have. If you're watching this, you've seen her. She's the girl as my profile picture on YouTube. And the banner. Shout out Adam Bryce Thomas. She's been on this channel probably around since the beginning, right? Since I got my first job, and I won't go into that, but I remember designing her, and then she was originally supposed to be what I called her a mascot, just like a character that would pop up and that would represent my channel. Not me, but just my channel. And over time, a story developed in my mind. You know, it's just some late night random thoughts. Either I'm at work or I'm in the bed or I'm in the shower. It's random, and it developed so much over time to the point where I was like, okay, cool, and that's where Nico came in, and then that's when Echo came in, and that's when Yin-Yang came in, and then that's when 4 characters have been introduced to my channel. If you haven't seen them, they're in the peaceful chaos.
Dang, hiss.
What is it called?
Dang,
I don't even. Dang, pure chaos. That's not the name of the series. Like, it's just it was a placeholder name that I came up probably like a year or 2 ago. Now they all got introduced into their own fashion, right? Their own little. They're all their own characters. They were kind of expanded upon in my mind when I was making those introduction videos. Them as characters were kind of. It was there, but it's more of the foundation than the final product. Oops. So a lot of things have changed. A lot of things about these characters have changed that you probably don't even know or care about, but I'm going to explain them anyway. Tranquil's personality, it used to be a bit bland. It was just like, oh, she was just kind of a nice character, you know, cute there, you know what I'm saying? But I'm putting her through hell. I'm putting her through hell. Yeah. You know, if you got an OC, you always have to put them through hell. Nico, 2 things changed about her. 2 things. Actually, no. Only one thing. Her age changed. She went from 16 to 18. Now, the reason I'm changing this is because initially I thought, like, okay, let's have a young genius in there. They're all still young. They're all 18, 19, 20. It don't matter. But yeah, Nico's age changed from 16 to 18. Echo was mostly the same. She's still pissed off at a lot of shit, but she's not hard-headed. She's not hard-headed. I mean, she is, but you'll see when whatever I'm working on comes out. It's not scripted. I'm just saying. I'm just speaking my mind. And that's where the authenticity comes from. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, Yin-Yang. A lot of things about him has changed. Right? I won't speak on it, and the reason I won't is because of spoilers. But I'm very passionate about this project. I'm very passionate. I've been and it's a lot planned for it, and this is very just all over the place. But bear with me, please. Okay. What I was gonna say. Okay, yeah. This is going to be episode 1 or 0 of this series that I'm coming up with involving these characters called Any Human Remains. Now you can interpret this. I just hit my thing. You can interpret this. You can interpret this name any way you want. And I think that I wanted to make that the point. It's a series that can be interpreted in many different ways. And one thing I want to say, you know, which is in most pieces of art and or media that you consume, is the humanity of it. Now, it's a lot. I want to say a lot, but I can't because it's going to give away a lot of shit about this, you know, this series that I'm coming up with. I'm very passionate about this, and I've already said that. I've already said a lot. I'm just rehashing a bunch of stuff that I'm already saying, and because this is unscripted, and I'm tired. The main artist, and I want to get in. Listen. I'm telling you, I'm gonna show some pieces right here. This is the only 2 images I'm showing. Boom. Bam. But I'm just excited and tired at the same time. I'm gonna call my boy MS. He has been on it. He is dedicated to helping me complete this episode. And you know, it's just a lot. It's a lot of time that he's putting into this art. He's doing the best that he can, and you can clearly tell he is a wizard, to say the least. You know, while he's doing the art, I'm doing the planning, the scripting, the writing, the storyboarding. and it's not a lot. It's not good. You know, storyboarding is. I can't draw. You know, clearly. But this episode will have its own voice cast, OST, original, a lot of stuff. I mean, what else can I really say to help you be more engaged? I mean, it's coming from the heart. But jokes aside, these characters, right, are a lot. They mean a lot to me. They really do. And I want to, you know, give them the best stories that I can. Hopefully stories that you all can relate to in some way, even if you can't relate. Feeling for them is good as well. You know, it you know, even seeing characters you don't, you know, feel necessarily into their struggles, you can look at them and go, okay, I'm rooting for you. And I'm a beginner in all of this storytelling and writing and all this. I've been, you know, writing the dialogue and the text boxes, you know, and as sloppy as they were, I'm happy that I was able to get it out and kind of show that, you know, there's something there. And that's the whole point. And I feel like in a time like this where AI is becoming more prominent, unoriginality and, you know, the lack of authenticity is just kind of on the rise as of late. And it's getting worse and worse. And I'm just, you know, even then, that is necessarily, it's a bad thing, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's a horrible thing, because it kind of pushes people forward in the aspect of, okay, I need to make something. I gotta go draw. I gotta go make music. I gotta go model something. I gotta go animate. I gotta do something with my life to prove that the humanity inside of all the evil is still there, regardless. Like, AI is here, sadly, it's here, but we still here. Artists are still here, and we ain't never gonna leave. Look at me, consider myself an artist. I try, and you know, seeing so many people do their own indie shows, like mini shows, like indie YouTube, like indie YouTube series, animated series. Like, I see it from time to time, and I just get so inspired. Like, oh my god, like, dude, they really out here just finding other people to help them, making their idea realized. Sloppy. I have nothing written down. I'm still sloppy. Still, the point is still there, man. It's like, it's great to see what people can do, even at a young age. Like, people younger than me out here doing some crazy shit. Like, I've already made that been known. The Katso, come on. But yeah, hopefully one day, I do hope to get this out. It's still a lot of work that needs to be done. I'm still writing the script. The script has been revisioned and revised over probably like 10 times at this point. You ain't even see the half of it. But I digress. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get back to writing and stuff. I gotta clean, actually. I'm doing my laundry. I just got off work and I gotta get back up in the morning to go to work again. All right, I'm done because this shit is dragging on. All right, I love y'all. See you next one.